Okay, so before you say, dang, Vina, you didn't have to be that deep. It's not that deep. It's okay for Vivica to feel the way that she feels about Kenya Moore. No big deal. I feel the same way. And that's the reason why I'm late doing this video, because I'm like, what are we talking about? This thing is 150 years old. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, this old tire story, that's what you guys want me to cover. But then I saw the bigger picture and wanted to really hit on a topic that is close to my heart. And that's the reason why I decided to do the video. So hopefully you will listen with a open mind. At the end of the day, yes, you are right. And I feel the same way. It's no big deal. But witnessing what I saw these past few days, I believe that is the topic that we should discuss. So let's get into it. What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Fina Entertainment News. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet, Shakespeare. They can call you what they want, but you know who you are. You are a queen, okay? That's what Kenya Moore wrote. And she was also on Extra TV, and she said that she wished Vivica Fox the best and that she wished her happiness because she needs happiness in her life. And it's time for everyone to move on. But she's just saying it's been so long and this issue is so old and so tired, and that people simply need to move on. And that's how you gracefully shut a hater down. He who angers you controls you. Like, let that hurt go, whatever it is. But she looked stunning, okay? I was like, yes, queen, yeah. Loving everything, the look, the makeup, her hair, her lipstick, the dresses, everything, okay? If you're not aware of what I'm talking about, here's the full story. Claudia Jordan hosts a show on the app called Fox Soul, and her show is Out Loud with Claudia Jordan. She recently, during the quarantine, started hosting another panel called Cocktails with Queens, okay? And it's hosted by Claudia Jordan, of course. And you have Selena Johnson, Lisa Ray, of course, Claudia, like I said, and Vivica Fox. If this gets picked up, this is amazing for Selena Johnson because she was on Sister Circle. The Sister Circle was recently canceled. So this is perfect that she was able to make, such an amazing transition. Now, during that segment with Claudia Jordan on the Cocktails with Queens, she decided to once again, even though she knows Kenya Moore personally, she knows Vivica Fox personally, she knows where Vivica stands, okay? But, hey, the girl needs to work hard, the girl needs to secure her spot, the girl needs to prove that she can make this work. So once again, she is fully aware that her friend Kenya Moore even breathed, and she makes, headlines. So what does she do? Even though I already know the answer I'm going to get, let me go ahead and ask Vivica about Kenya once again. This is like so old, but desperate times. So Claudia goes and she asks Vivica, and of course, Vivica hit her with the F Kenya Moore, and all that stuff. Type in Fox Soul in the YouTube search box and watch it for yourself. For copyright reasons, I can include it here, and with the cursing and stuff that was going on, I wouldn't have included it in my video anyways, okay? Now, a lot of you been hitting me up to do a video on this. I really wasn't going to do a video on this because I don't care. This situation between Vivica and Kenya is so old. Like, it's so old, okay? That I was like, what's new? This is her answer all the time. I mean, she was on Watch What Happens Live and she was nice and her answer was, very polite and stuff like that. But it's like, let it go. Because Vivica Fox been in Hollywood for a very long time. And she knows that Kenya Moore did not steal her phone. She knows how TV works. She knows that those producers, wanted to play on the stereotype and the knowledge that Black women can't get along, which is not true all the time. And they are aware that we are some characters when we start going in on each other. So one of the producers took her phone. You cannot tell me that you are on Celebrity Apprentice where there's cameras everywhere and Kenya Moore snuck in your dressing room or wherever to take your phone, and there's not one camera, one production crew. Nobody caught her doing that. No one caught her sneaking out of your room, like nothing. So at this point, it's your word against hers, and you know how TV works. So the fact that Vivica Fox even fell for it, it was like, wow. Now, then her level of anger towards Kenya was on something else. The scene where, their partner was like, Kenya have the either bigger or better butt or shape, so I want her to lead this. And Vivica was like, she got so mad. I was in this movie and that movie, and my movies gross over $1 billion, but yeah, sure. And then she went on to body shame Kenya butt and all of that, right? Okay. So I wasn't going to do this video because I'm like, there's really nothing to see here. But I went to the Fox Soul Instagram page, And I'm just going to include in here, when I was browsing through the page, what I found. I am on the Fox Soul app Instagram page, And let me just show you the reason why people talk about Kenya Moore, I want you to pay attention to the comments, 1 comment, 12 comments, 1 comment, 2 comments, 6 comments, 34 comments, 1 comment. Mike Hill and his boys, 45 comments, 34 comments, 6 comments on the Ricky Smiley, Cynthia Bailey X, Mike Hill and his boys, 24 comments. Kenya Moore, over 23,000 views, 370 comments. 110 views, 6,000 views, 2,000. Kenya Moore, 370 comments. Let me see who else was on this page talking. Okay, they were chatting about Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion, right? 18 comments. Oh, our amazing Tia Murray, legend. 7 comments. 21 comments. She's so beautiful, Tia. Nothing but nice things to say about Kenya Moore. Lisa Ray, 96 comments. Lisa Ray addresses her comments about Kim Kardashian. 96 comments, 16,000 views. I've made my point already, but I'm going up and down to see if, all of these big legendary Hollywood legends and people they had on here. I'm still looking to see. Look at this. When Kenya Moore was on it again, 118 comments. I'm looking. Need I say more? Do I even have to continue the conversation? This is no diss to the legends and people who did interviews. My point is they were negative about Kim Kardashian. And even that did not get more comments than the Kenya Moore video. So do you now understand why people talk about her? Okay, So this is the message that I'm going to go with. And this is for everybody across the board. There's no me taking sides and nothing. I'm speaking to everybody here. All right. So Fox Soul, if you research what it is, on Google, it says Fox Soul is a new live and interactive streaming channel dedicated to the African American viewer. The programs aim to celebrate Black culture and deal with real topics that impact the everyday lives of the Black community through frank and insightful dialogue with local and national influencers. Black is what I read just now, okay? Now, all of the blog pages that reposted another Black woman talking about Kenya Moore the way that she did. Some of them have over 18 million followers. Some of them have over 5 million followers. I mean, this app got so much free publicity because Vivica Fox said F Kenya Moore and whatever else she said about Kenya. This is an app dedicated to African American, as I just read. I never saw any of those blog pages saying, y'all, we have a new app that is dedicated to us. Let's go ahead and support it, because that's just what I feel like doing. You don't have to pay me, no ad, no nothing. Let's go and support this new app. I didn't see any of that. Then I went through the page as you just saw, and I'm going through all of the legends and, American treasures like Tia Murray. I'm going through all of the comments and all of the posting. 7 comments here, 50 comments there, 10 comments here. You saw it. Then the post where a Black woman is dragging her sister. The highest entire lifetime of the Fox Soul Instagram page. The Kenya Moore post had the most comments on it. Imagine the power that we have when we come together and do something positive. Imagine the power and how amazing it would have been if Vivica Fox and Kenya Moore had said, you know what? They are expecting 2 Black women, 2 successful, strong Black women. They are expecting us not to get along. Guess what, sis? Let's shock them. No matter what they do, let's shock them and get along. We are not going to fall for their games. Nope. Couldn't happen. Imagine how Vivica Fox said, look, man, y'all know how I feel about her, but I'm done. This is about sisterhood. Imagine how powerful it would be. It's sad to go through all of those other very insightful conversations and posting, but the one where 2 Black women are going at it, well, one of them is going at another Black woman. That's the one with the most views. And the fact that even though Claudia Jordan is close with Kenya Moore, I'm going to have to throw my friend under the bus real quick and pretend like I'm doing my job. Even though I already know what Vivica Fox's answer is going to be, I'm going to ask because you know what? I'm trying to secure this show. I'm in. They already gave it to me, but I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to show them that I can get us to trend, that I can get us free publicity. Do you know how much money it was going to cost them to go to all of those large pages to pay for promo? Yet Vivica Fox talked about Kenya Moore for less than 60 seconds. F her, I don't like her, I'm not doing it, she didn't apologize to me. Free publicity, millions of eyes on that video. And when you read the comments, it's, yes, Vivica, drag her. Yes, there are a few people on there defending Kenya, Right now it's over 300 comments, but before it got there, this person wrote 108 comments because of Kenya Moore. The most y'all got on this page. I guess y'all figured out hating on Kenya would get your attention. Well, guess what? It works. And Claudia is supposed to be her friend. Claudia responded, hold up. Okay, she was like, I was and am a friend. I said I hated that they were fighting publicly. Watch the whole piece, not just a short clip. This is the part that I don't like. Claudia, please, you know what you were doing. We're not stupid. This thing happened years ago. You know where Vivica and Kenya stand. You were simply looking for a viral moment for the show and it happened. Don't hide behind that. Now, if you noticed, the very first comment that I read defending Kenya Moore was longer than what I read. However, the person went from defending Kenya Moore to then downplaying Vivica Fox's career and going in. Which I understand. You're upset. She came for Kenya. But then I would be a hypocrite if I'm talking about sisterhood, uplifting each other, the power that we have if we were more positive. I would be a hypocrite if I also went in on Vivica Fox while preaching against what she's doing. Don't get this twisted now. We throw fun shade, all of that. When it gets dark, I don't go dark. There's not one video you can pull up of me cursing at someone, none of that. Oh, you read her, she read her. It's all cute. When it gets nasty, then that's when I can't be for it. Now, yes, in this same segment, Vivica did talk about any leaks. That's a completely different video. But I do want to say in this video, I get it. I'm on calling them out of their name. It's not the same as accusing someone of drugs. Had Vivica Fox said Kenya Moore was doing drugs, the same reaction you got when she said bleep you to Kenya Moore would have been the same reaction. Those same people who are now calling for Claudia Jordan to get fired and Vivica Fox to never return to the panel and this huge outcry for Nene Leaks. No. Those same people would have been saying, yes, Aunt Viv, I believe that Kenya Moore is on drugs. Her behavior shows she's on drugs. Those same people would have been clapping because Vivica went from Aunt Viv, the hero, Aunt Viv, the queen. Yes, Aunt Viv, drag Kenya. I can't stand that. She went from that to Viv, the plastic surgery phase, to Aunt Viv, the word that rhymed with slur, to people talking about her not having kids. I mean, it got nasty. But if you look at the comments, and of course the Fox Soul page posted a Kenya Moore clip to drive people to the website, but they did not post the Nene Leaks one. Because of course, defamation, lawsuit, all that stuff, they don't want to be, liable. Like, Vivica Fox said that out of her mouth. Claudia Jordan didn't say it. Vivica Fox was a guest host on our show. Sue Vivica. We don't control her, not Fox Soul. So I understand why they didn't post it. It literally took Kenya Moore supporters to leave a lot of comments like, dang, Vivica basically accused Nene of doing drugs in the same video. And they actually talked about Nene for like 3+ minutes, but yet y'all only posting the 30 seconds, whatever, how long it was, clip of Kenya Moore. You have all of these sisters on the panel. They had meaningful and important conversations. I was just disappointed, like, wow. It took us tearing each other down for us to come together and be powerful. So that's the angle I wanted to go with it, and that's what I have to say about it. There's no need to go in on Vivica. There's no need to degrade her, because then what would I be? A hypocrite. I just sat here and talked about uplifting each other and women empowerment and all of that. but then I turn around and drag Vivica, then my message holds no weight. That's why I said, oh yes, man, throw your fun shade. We all laugh and whatever the case might be. What's interesting is Vivica is the legend, right? The legend, the one who, you know, her movies and TV shows catalog is amazing, all of that. But it's interesting that the only time I see her in the press, it's not because, oh, Vivica just scored another movie, even though she have a recent movie that's coming up on Apple. Let's give her the free plug. But I see none of the blog pages posting about her. The woman that she looks down upon and thinks that she's up here in Kenya is like trash on the side of the road. That woman is the only reason why. It's the only time and the reason why Vivica Fox's name makes social media. Talk about the irony. You are more powerful than me as you claim, but you have to talk about me for millions of people to even include you in the conversation. Then who have the power? Don't let me start pulling the Nene Mayweather. Don't make me pull that clip. Kenya Moore name carry weight. She's the heavyweight champ. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna play the clip.
So it's that time, so I'm sure you guys will be hearing a lot of stuff. And of course, they have to use my name because I'm the heavyweight champion of the world. Just call me Nene Mayweather, and you understand what I mean. You know, everybody want to come for the champ. So I'm a champ over here. Just unload. I'm unloading on every damn body. Because my name carries weight and I'm the heavyweight champion. And so they use my name. I really don't understand. Well, what I do think is what I was saying earlier. I'm the heavyweight champion. And people like to use my name to take them where they need to go.
When you need attention for a talk show nobody was watching, Haiti on Kenya Moore, let's call her Kenya Mayweather because her name holds weight, okay? People, she tagged Vivica, let that hurt go. Kenya doesn't even mention you, girl. You about to basically be 60 and bitter. Fox, so let's see if y'all get this much attention using somebody else's name. I doubt it. Lames literally stays with Kenya's name in her mouth. The thirst is real. Yeah, we are 4 black women doing what in regards to another handful of black women? Sad. Only one talking about a Vivica Kenya beef is Claudia Jordan. Old news that is forgotten by everyone except Claudia looking for a viral moment. Now look, I expect Andy and other people to ask the same questions over and over. I guess the reason why I held Claudia at a higher regards is because she's Kenya Moore friend, she's Vivica Fox friend, and she knows where they stand. She knew what Vivica's response was going to be because the energy didn't change. And she intentionally asked that question because she's a businesswoman and she understands how it works. Kenya Moore understands that as well, and that's the reason why she's not going to throw away I don't know how many years of friendship because her friend asked Vivica a question. That's why she's on Claudia Jordan page right now, leaving comments and things like that because she understands the business. But I'm just saying, all jokes aside, I wasn't trying to get too deep, but think about the power. If we would just flip this around into a positive thing. Think about the power. Less than 60 seconds of dragging a sister. Y'all broke the internet. Think about the power if you were to flip that around into something positive. Here's a black app. It took you to say F another black woman. It took you to go that low for people to care. Then you have people leaving comments like, I'm about to download this app. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I didn't even know this app existed. And then you see Claudia Jordan in the comments responding when the show comes on. I'm like, mission accomplished. Kenya was on their show and I did do a review, but I never posted it. She did an interview and they kept pressuring her and kept pushing her to answer Nene Leak's question to the point where she said, I'm done with that person. Can we move on? Claudia Jordan and Mike Hill kept pressing and pressing and pressing. And I was just like, nah, I get it. It's business and you have a job to do, but dang, your friend is saying she wants to move on. Move the on. But it's disgusting and it's sad that we have to fight with each other in order to have powerful moments. Now, don't get me wrong now. I'm not saying this is the reality for all of us, but I'm just saying it shouldn't be this way. Imagine how beautiful it would have been had she taken a different approach. Now, what I'm saying is, of course, keep it real. That's how she feels. Keep it all the way real. But that's not how she felt when she was on Watch What Happens Live a few weeks ago. They asked her about Kenya and her response was very pleasant. I wish her well in everything that she's doing. You know, we would never be on that same page again. However, I wish her well. So what did Kenya do to you recently, that had to be your energy? I realized why. You know, she have a new movie that came out on Apple TV. Because after that situation with Kenya, she's on extra TV. She's on extra TV promoting her new movie. Imagine you being a legend with this amazing resume and you're going on the interview to answer questions about your project. And the first question they ask you is Kenya Moore. At least ask her about her project, you know, and what's going on in her life and all of that. Then get to the Kenya Moore questions. Either way, Kenya Moore name is still powerful because the clip that they posted, the very first question was Kenya Moore. Now, maybe the interview did not start that way, but they know Kenya Moore name being in the title is going to bring the views. So how are you a legend and the clip that they're posting, they're making sure Kenya name is in the title? Like, that right there will make me mad if I'm the legend and my movies have girls, like what she said, 1 point something, what she said, over $1 billion, and y'all booking me because I talked about Kenya Moore, the person that I'd say is beneath me. I'm making the blog pages and I'm all over the entertainment gossip website because I talked about Kenya Moore. But when I don't mention her, y'all barely talk about me, but I'm supposed to be the legend. I would be mad too if I was in that situation. I would. Because what she said about Nene Leakes is far worse than what she said about Kenya Moore. But like I said, I'm also here for people keeping it real. So if that's how Vivica Fox feel, then good. But Claudia Jordan, even though Kenya gets it, Kenya understands because Claudia is getting dragged, but Kenya was just on her page on Instagram responding. So that means Kenya is not taking it in the way that other people are taking it. It's okay not to be here for someone. I support Kenya Moore. She's not here for Nene Leakes. And it's okay. And I talk about that all the time. The only reason why I went in that direction, it's because what I witnessed, I felt like was so powerful. That here's this app for Black people with legends coming to the studio to do interviews and have conversations and things like that. And these legends I get in 1 comment here, 2 views, 3 views, and then we diss one of our own, and then boom, 26, almost 30,000 views, and almost at this point now over 400 comments. Really? And that's sad to me. And I am fully aware the times that we live in, and drama sells. Hell, I do reviews on the show that, you know, drama sells. I get it. I just had to talk about it. No disrespect to Fox Soul. They have talk shows and things that people watch, okay? The numbers don't lie, okay? When you see interviews upon interviews and all of those things, and then drama, and then boom, the numbers go up. Okay, Fox Soul been doing their thing. They have legends on there. You know, I show you guys the pictures of other people and things like that. So yes, they are doing their thing. I'm just saying that recently talking about Kenya Moore brought more eyes, you know, to the app, and people that wasn't aware. Included a few comments, but there's a whole lot of them. But I'm already over 20 minutes. So I'm going to end it with this. Fina, okay? Because some of you might ask that. If this was the other way around, and Kenya said this about Vivica, would you have made this long, to some of you, a necessary video? I feel like it's necessary. The answer is absolutely yes. Because this video is not about what Kenya or Vivica have to say. This video is about our people investing their energy sometimes in the wrong things. When we invest our energy in the right things, amazing things happen. And to see, due to hate, this app had all of this traffic and comments and all of that, think about the change that we can do when we support each other, uplift each other, and all of that. There's power in numbers. That's the message in this. Not Kenya Moore and Vivica Fox, or what Kenya said or what Vivica Fox said. That wasn't the message. I'm wishing them the best. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.